friends, comrades, enemies. We are gathered here today to mourn. Not a person, but a project. Your party. The great left hope is, according to some people, officially dead. Ash Sarkar says the pulse is gone. The pundits have signed the death certificate. They're calling for the defibrillators, but they're saying it's too late. The patient has fizzled out. It's a corpse, a chaotic, faction-ridden corpse. And look, I get it. The optics are messy. There are 5 different groups all trying to hold the steering wheel at once. It's a boys' club, it's top-down, it's unstructured. It's everything a tidy professional media commentator hates. But here's the thing about corpses. They generally don't get up and run marathons. And they definitely don't vote. See, I've been looking through the autopsy report, otherwise known as the CEC election results, and I am a little confused. Because if this party is dead, it's the most hyperactive ghost in British history. We're talking about a 61.8% voter turnout. Do you know what the turnout is for most living political parties? For the Greens and the Lib Dems, it's a fraction of that. 25,000 people just cast a ballot. 60,000 people are paying dues. If that's a filled out project, then I'd hate to see what a successful one looks like. You'd probably have to involve half the population of Europe. So why the death narrative? Why is the commentariat so desperate to pull the sheet over the head of something that is clearly breathing quite heavily? Well, it's simple. Narrative over numbers. If you're a professional pundit, you like things to be legible. You want a clear leader, a sleek website, and a press release that, boom, slams in your inbox at 9 a.m. Now, when you don't get that, when you get a messy bottom-up explosion of thousands of people arguing over constitutional sub-clauses, you call it chaos. And because chaos is scary, you just assume it's fatal. You see a party that hasn't captured the zeitgeist in the way that you wanted it to do. So you declare it dead. It's a medical diagnosis based on your own disappointment, not on the 25,000 ballots sitting on the table in front of you. There's been a lot of talk about defibrillating the party. Stop trying to jumpstart it, they cry. The heart has stopped. But see, here's the irony. The 61.8% turnout is the heartbeat. You don't need to jumpstart a heart that is currently pumping at double the rate of its compares. The people declaring it dead aren't doctors, and just people who don't like the sound of the music coming out of the party. See, they're all over there, standing outside the club, complaining that the bass is too loud and the lighting is weird, and therefore the club must just be empty. Meanwhile, there are 60,000 people inside having an absolute riot. So is your party a mess right now? Yeah, it is. Is it factional? Absolutely. Is it a nightmare for a press officer? Most probably. But is it dead? If 25,000 active voting members constitutes a corpse, and the rest of British politics is currently a cemetery. Maybe instead of checking the party for a pulse, the pundits should check their own spreadsheets. Because the data says the dead are winning the turnout war. And in politics, the only thing being worse than being dead is being irrelevant. And 61% turnout, that's a lot of things, but it ain't irrelevant.